Okay, now we are going to get to my favorite story of the day, possibly my favorite story of the week, and we're not even halfway through the week yet. It is the Shake Shack. For those who don't know, Shake Shack is a bougie upscale burger and shake chain. They have a shit ton of them in Brooklyn and around New York City, and they're slowly growing elsewhere. Apparently, on Monday night, a couple of members of the NYPD fell ill after drinking some shakes at Shake Shack, and all hell broke loose. In their mad scramble to all climb over each other to be the first one to get directly to where the large boot was and to stick it in their mouth and because they just love the taste of that boot. Right-wing pundits and quote journalists were in a mad scramble to get the gold medal in the offense Olympics. Blaming the left. Up, liberals are poisoning cops. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Oh, it's an ideological war. Here it comes. Yeah, so I thought we'd take a look at a quick timeline of how this completely horrible story unfolded and how some of your favorite right-wing pundits completely shit the bed. Good times. So, as you'll notice, there's a whole bunch of article headlines here. Shake Shack responds to NYPD's no criminality determination. That doesn't sound like one of the first headlines. Let's take a look. NYPD officers taken to hospital after drinking milkshakes at Shake Shack. No criminality. 6 hours ago. Hold on. What were they saying 8 hours ago? NYPD officers hospitalized after drinking Shake Shack milkshakes poisoned. Let's take a look at that. The page cannot be found. It's already been taken down. I wonder why. Wow, that's weird. Okay, let's see. NYPD officers taken to hospital after drinking milkshakes at Shake Shack. No criminality. Published 13 hours ago. I feel like this article might have been edited already. 3 NYPD officers were taken to the hospital Monday night after drinking milkshakes at Shake Shack in the city that they said had an unfamiliar taste. It was later determined there was no criminality. That's crazy. But the incident initially raised speculation with police unions that the drinks were tampered with, given the recent incidents involving police officers across the country. Let's see. Patrick J. Lynch. My favorite. All-time favorite. President of the PBA of the city of New York said the officers were working protest detail and stopped at the location on Broadway and Fulton Street. Then one of the police officers, quote, discovered that a toxic substance believed to be bleach had been placed in their beverages. Placed. When New York City police officers cannot even take a meal without coming under attack, it's clear that the environment in which we work has deteriorated to a critical level. Yeah, look at that. Police officers are coming under attack drinking shakes. Yeah, and Pat Lynch was not the only cop to jump in on this. The Detectives Endowments Association put out a note that 3 of our fellow officers were intentionally poisoned by 1 or more workers at the Shake Shack at 200 Broadway. Fortunately, they were not seriously harmed. Wow, poisoned. Police officers, the detectives agency, the head of the PBA, all run into the microphone to decry the left poisoning their police. Let's take a look maybe at what the pundits had to say, huh? Let's see. Sean Hannity. Officers hospitalized after drinks spiked with toxic substance at Shake Shack. Spiked. Sounds purposeful and nefarious to me. Let's see what our friend Tim Pool had to say. Holy fuck! Someone intentionally poisoned the NYPD. This tweet is unavailable. We'll get back to this because, as you can see, this was from last night at 11:17 p.m. Hold on. Last night at 11:51, about 35 minutes later, Shake Shack straight poisoned the cops. This is getting fucking insane, man. Yeah. $11:56 p.m. Defund Shake Shack. Yeah. No justice, no peace. That's right. Tim Pool leading the crusade against Shake Shack. Defund Shake Shack. No justice, no peace. I assume there's going to be a Tim Pool rally out in the streets any minute now. Yeah. Going in hard on Shake Shack. Reminder here that the First line in Tim Pool's bio says that he's a journalist. See that over here? Journalist. Cool. All right. What's that? Oh, the next morning. Oh, it seems to have been an accident that the cleaning solution was put into the cups of 3 officers. Funny. I'm looking for the retraction about how Shake Shack straight poisoned cops from this journalist. But I think that's the closest you're going to see to a retraction there. It was an accident. There you go. Good retraction there. Yeah. Look at the right wing just climbing over each other like fucking crabs in a barrel. Just, oh no, I want to be the first one to get to the boot. Yeah. Back to blue. Yeah. Hey, let's see what Tommy Lahren has to say. Despicable, but not surprising. The war on cops has been reignited, and the left is complicit. Damn you, the left, for poisoning those cops. Oh, the left. The left. Hey, let's see what else Tommy Lahren has to say. When was this? 12:06 a.m. 6 hours later, a lot of cancel culture going on lately, but let me guess, not going to happen to Shake Shack after one of their employees poisoned NYPD officers. I'm guessing that was just a social justice episode, right? Liberalism is a disease. That's a Fox Nation host. Faith, family, freedom. Aww. Oh, wow. Tommy Lahren with her belief in faith, family, and freedom. Going all in and unequivocally stating that Shake Shack poisoned police officers. Wow. What else did you have to say, Tommy? After a thorough investigation by the NYPD's Manhattan South investigators, it has been determined there was no criminality by Shake Shack's employees. Tommy Lahren, I'm happy to hear this. Our officers are still under attack and need to be concerned for their safety every single day, especially in this anti-cop climate. I pray for their safety. Yeah, you know what I pray for? I pray for Tommy Lahren getting a fucking clue. Hey, on a side note, I would just also like to remind everybody that I have been banned from Twitter for over a year and a half because when Tommy Lahren was going all in on illegal immigrants, I kindly pointed out to her on Twitter that she was the 6th-generation anchor baby of an undocumented immigrant, and her pack of fucking snowflakes, who, you know, the left is so easily offended, went all in on mass reporting me. You know, because I spread fake news, and I'm not a real journalist, and I say offensive things. Yeah? Hey, Tommy Lahren just accused a bunch of employees and an entire corporation of poisoning police officers. Yeah, but please, tell me more about what a shit journalist I am, and about all the horrible things I say, right, Tommy Lahren? The police are still under attack. Go ahead, Tammy. Fuck. Hey, let's see what Dave Rubin has to say. Boy, there's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Antifa losers threw milkshakes at people like Andy Ngo a while back and were cheered on by blue check journalists. Now they're poisoning police officers with milkshakes. Expect more of this. There are no adults on the left anymore. Yeah, all those checkmark journalists. Quote, journalists. Yeah, we should insult all the checkmark journalists who report fake news, right? Dave Rubin, Tommy Lahren, Tim Pool. I don't know. Seems like a whole bunch of checkmark flexing on the poisoning of the NYPD. Today, 3 of our fellow... I cannot believe they put this out. There was actually a longer Facebook message that was even worse, I assure you. Yeah, look, it's just absolutely ridiculous. We are horrified by the reports of police officers injured at our 200 Broadway Shake Shack in Manhattan. We are working with the police in their investigation right now. So, Shake Shack fully cooperates with the NYPD. The NYPD and Shake Shack gives them full access to their employees for interviews, gave them access to the security tapes so that they could watch people at work, the whole 9 yards. And the NYPD determined that there was no criminality, that it wasn't purposeful, that it was a machine accident. That shit happened. But let me tell you, all those talking heads on the right, all those pundits, who claim to host news shows and to be journalists, didn't have 30 seconds to spare to possibly fact check and see if this actually happened. No. They just went all in on accusing employees and an entire corporation of purposely poisoning police officers. None of them have issued a retraction. None of them have any fucks to give. You know why? Because this is like 15 hours later and they've already gotten all their rage clicks and they've gotten their outrage follows and they've gotten their little ideological echo dome all whipped into a frenzy. So all the little parrots are just saying, squawk, back the blue, squawk, back the blue, right? Right? No journalism, no concern for facts, no concern for news reporting, no concern for journalism. Just a bunch of hacks trying to be the first one to get the biggest, fattest, outrageous tweet to get the most clicks from the offended people on the right. We're so offended. Hey, here's an idea, people. Maybe if you don't want hacks like me bringing up the fact that you are shit journalists and that you do crap work, maybe you should stop making your entire career built upon accusing people on the left of trying to get outrage clicks when you're literally all whoring yourselves out to be the first one to get the most outrage clicks on the right. I don't know what is like more horrific, your lack of journalistic integrity or the skill and the alacrity with which you whore yourselves out to the right to get some rage clicks. Y'all should be disgusted, because I know I am. Thanks for the journalism, gang.